My name is Acting Christine. I'm a friend of IDI. I came to know of IDI in the year 2002. That was after going for a test in AIC. A friend of mine advised me to go for a test in AIC because it started, I presented by showing signs of HIV and I wasn't tested yet. So that friend came in and asked me to go and test for HIV. And then the results were brought by the counselor who came and told me that I was HIV positive. When, after 3 days, when I came to IDI, and by then IDI was up in Mulago Complex, that is where IDI was operating from. So we were there, that is where we were accessing our services, treatment and everything. And whenever we used to go there, those nurses were so cooperative. They were really friends, real friends. I think that is how the name friends came, calling the clients friends. They really gave us a lot of hope. And through that, I think that is how we were able to manage to cope up with the situation. But it wasn't easy, a very tough situation. You know, being told that your life is short in a way, and you know by then even there was no treatment like now. Everyone knew that once you get HIV, the only thing is next is to die, because there was no treatment by then. So there's a time when I'd gotten my medication for 1 month, and by then, I think, by then it was medication for buying. For me, I didn't go direct to get these ARVs for free. They had enrolled me on that, yes, but my situation could not wait for that. So one time when I came to the clinic, it was my clinic day, then it happened that I was seen by Professor Alan Mzungu. So when Mzungu saw me, he said, this one CD4 count. This one can't wait. Anything, when you get any slight sickness now with this one CD4 count, it will be bad. Talk to your people, talk to them at least. If there is anyone among them, even the rest, they contribute something small, so that they can sustain you by getting you ARVs. So when I went back and talked to my people, including even one of my sisters who had accompanied me, people started contributing money. And within a period of 1 week, we had all gotten the money required for 1 month's regimen. So from that time, I called those drugs miraculous drugs, because I had spent a period of about 3 months. I was not walking. I wasn't even able to move on my own. As time continued, I continued being on my drugs, taking all the advices that the doctors and the counselors were giving us while on my medication, no missing. Kept on improving. I even used to look at the mirror and see that my cheeks were coming like, over what have I eaten? I started even now going to IDI. Those days we used to have our clubs, we used to have teaching and preaching in the morning. So for me, being one of the expert clients, I used to take part in teaching my friends in the morning. We teach them about the hygiene, we teach them about adherence, and those other things. The services have improved a lot. Why? First and foremost, when we were beginners, when we were starting getting care and treatment at the IDI, what used to happen, all the districts within Uganda, everyone who had the HIV by then, and those who were able at least to get transport, to transport themselves from the district where they originate from to Kampala, were all registered at the IDI Mulago. And the people used to come there with a lot of difficulty, assuming that your appointment is 3 days from now. They used to come 3 days early and hang around the city. Either you visit friends, for those who had friends, you move around the city during the day, and then in the night they go and retire and sleep in casualty at Mulago. But now, what is impressing me as me is that IDI has rolled out more and more, and it has gone to those other districts. Even those that are not able to transport themselves to Kampala now access their treatment and care in the areas nearest to their places. From their doorposts, they just walk and get service and get back home. I'm very happy and well obliged to see that I call myself IDI. It was a self-initiative from me, myself, feeling that IDI is my number one family. Because they have done a lot for me. They have accepted me from a hopeless state where I was to where I am now. I no longer count my life day by day like how I used to those days when I was just enrolling for the first time. Those few months, the start months when they had enrolled me. But these days I also count years with other people. When the year ends, when the year starts as they count, I also count. They have to come and access care and treatment. Because in care and treatment, there is a lot of hope. It improves the quality of life. You find that you almost go to normal, though there is no going normal to 100%, but you remain in 90%, doing your own things like any other person.